Good morning, y'all. My battery about dead. I was supposed to be having some company today, and as soon as the company gets here, I will record. But anyway, I'm attempting to cook some chicken. I've been wanting me some boiled chicken and rice. So I got my chicken and rice boiling. So I'm letting that boil. I put salt and now this gonna turn out right, y'all. I declare, I'm not getting ready to burn this. This getting ready to turn out right. So yeah, so that's my chicken right there boiling. Then I got this yellow rice I'm gonna cook with it. Pour that in there. I put my salt and pepper and what kind of seasonings? I use this adobo seasoning, and I put me some garlic salt in there. And after that boiling get done a little bit, I'm going to add my rice. Lord, I got to get my clothes out of the washing machine. Okay, so I'm getting ready to make my favorite bread, which is Jiffy cornbread, which is up here in the cabinet right here. So, does everybody know how to make Jiffy cornbread? Well, I'm getting ready to put both of these in there, add my milk and eggs. Y'all know how that stuff goes. So, anywho, I'm coming on really quick to answer a question. Just a quick question, honey. Should we go in the bathroom or should I stay right here? Ain't that much light in here. I guess I'll go in the bathroom. So, anywho, okay, can y'all see me? Okay, so the quick question was, should I divorce my husband? Not my boyfriend, but should I divorce my husband after he's given me a sexually transmitted disease? That was the question. Well, you probably should skip the court procedure. Just go ahead and bury him, honey. Just bury him behind the house. Yeah. Plant a tree on top of him, and at least in the summertime you'll have plenty of shade. No. Don't. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. Scratch that. Don't bury him. Scratch it. And it really is not funny, but I'm going to tell y'all, when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to husbands and wives, I take that very, very serious. You know, it ain't a boyfriend, you know. This is a husband and wife. That's a God covenant, you know. So, for me, now this is just me. Now, this is just for me. Now, you do whatever you want to do, and I'm not telling you what to do, because I can't tell you what to do. All I can say is, hey, get some godly counsel and use common sense. I say that. Get godly counsel and use common sense, because if your husband is bringing you home sexually transmitted disease, that can interfere with your health, you know. When it does interfere with your health, you could die, you know. So, but for me now, if my husband brought me home a sexually transmitted disease, I would divorce him. I would separate, divorce him. I don't want to talk about it. That's just me. Now, some people may say I'm wrong. I need to forgive him. I'm going to forgive him, honey. When I sign them divorce papers, you is forgiven. Goodbye. That's just for me. Now, somebody may have went through this, and you may say, well, my husband did bring me home a disease, and I forgive him, and he never done it again. Hey, kudos to you. But I'm saying for me, trust, I am very, when it comes to trust, especially in a marriage, I'm not talking about no boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about a marriage, a covenant before God, you and this man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you went out and had sex with another woman, and brought me back a disease, I can't do it. I mean, I just can't do it because I feel like when a man, this is me now, when a man go out and have sex with a woman, there's no accident. It didn't just happen. It ain't like you walked over a pothole and didn't see and you fell up in it. That don't happen. For a person to be intimate with somebody, there was some planning and some detailing. You see what I'm saying? There was steps to it. You don't just fall up in somebody's drawers, you know what I'm saying, overnight. You don't do it. It's a process. You got to meet the person. You got to talk to the person. You're going to be seduced. You got all these steps that you got to take before you end up sleeping with somebody. It don't just happen. So I feel like through all those steps, if you didn't think enough of God, and if you didn't think enough of our marriage to go out and do that, I can't. So what I would say to you is that you have to make that decision. You have to get godly counsel. And I know God hates divorce, but I believe God hates death too. I believe God hates HIV, AIDS, syphilis, herpes. I think God hates all them diseases too. I really do. Now, if you're the type of person where you can separate from your husband and get you some counseling, you do it, honey. I mean, if that's what you want to do, but I'm thinking about my health. I want to live. And I don't want to live with no burning. I don't want to live with no itching. I don't want to live having to go to the pharmacy every 30 days. I want to live clean. Clean. So, if my husband brought me home a disease, he got to go. I'm sorry because it was no accident. You took time and planned and hid and done all that. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, he would have to go. Now, you got to be wise. You got to use wisdom, honey, because there's some stuff out here, honey, that'll kill you in 30 days. I'm telling you. They all kind of diseases. New diseases coming up, honey. New stuff. So if you got a husband that does not honor God and cherish your marriage, honey, you got to use wisdom. You got to use wisdom so you can live. So you can live. But there's some nasty people in this world. They might look like Coca-Cola bottles, honey, but they some nasty women and they some nasty men in this world, honey. You hear me? They is. And they'll sleep with your husband and sleep with your wives. That's why you better let God be in the choosing. It pays to let the Lord be in the choosing. It really do. So, and some people may say, well, God was in my choosing. Well, honey, you must have caught him in his backsliding stage or something. I don't know. I know people make mistakes, but to me, going off having sex with somebody else and you married is no mistake. It just ain't no mistake. You can't make that mistake. You can't trip and do that. That's a process. That's a process. So, you can't, I would want to bury my husband, but I can't do that because I'll go to jail. And I don't look good in no pumpkin suit. You know what I'm saying? You probably won't either. But you're going to have to pray, ask God to give you wisdom, ask God to give you guidance and how to handle that situation. But you got to be wise, honey. You just got to be wise. And if you ain't saved and your husband ain't saved, you still got to be wise. You really do. You got to take care of yourself. You got to look out for yourself. That's right. And I'm going to tell you now, don't be no fool. Look out for yourself and use wisdom. But that's what I would say to that question there. Yeah, if your husband came home and gave you a disease, Lord have mercy, honey. Ooh, I don't wish that on nobody. That's why it pays to be careful when you get married and choosing people to sleep with. You got to be careful, honey. Can't sleep with everything that look good and smell good and got money. You'll be dead in 30 days. I know what I'm talking about now. You got to be careful. So, but I don't wish that on nobody. I pray that everybody have a good marriage, have faithful spouses, which they are. Some people got good marriages, and I'm happy for them. But that's all I can tell you, honey. I can't tell you to leave your husband, but I can tell you to be wise, use wisdom, and take care of yourself. I say that. So anywho, that's it, honey. Let me get back to cooking my chicken and my rice, and I'm making some jiffy cornbread. So I will talk to you guys later, and as soon as my company get here, I'm going to record. All right? All right. Toodles.